think
asleep,
you're
half
awake.
awake.
Yeah, you think you're very much
awake.
awake. Paralysis.
Oh my God, yes. That is the scariest
worst.
thing.
It's the
Well, you
worst,
can't
yeah.
move and you're
You're
awake.
asleep. So, well, not asleep. You're like
You
half
think
asleep,
you're
half awake.
Yeah, you think you're very much awake.
But you're kind of asleep.
Ugh.
So, oh my God. I had a story. There was a day where both my husband and I, like, I fell asleep. I was asleep. He usually wakes up earlier than me. He wakes up, every day he usually wakes up around 5 or 6 in the morning. He's not a late sleeper. So I feel him getting off of the bed or whatever. I'm dead tired. So I'm just going to keep on sleeping. And the way I typically sleep is like on my back.
That's usually when you have sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
If you're
I don't
back.
sleep on my side much or anything like that. I'm usually on my back. But at this point, I hear him come back into the room. And I say something like, and the funny thing is like, I don't remember what I said because I was like really like knocked out.
Yeah, because you're like in a weird state.
But he gets in bed with me. And he's kind of on my side, and I go, and I'm about to go to like kind of snuggle with him,
and you can't.
And all of a sudden, I can't, and like God. I feel something crawl on top of me, and just stay there, and I'm trying to get up, and it's like I'm pinned down, and I'm just like at this point I'm freaking out, and I'm just like I need to get up. But I'm not. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. And like, and I'm thinking, holy shit, like, what the hell is on me? This is so weird. And then I just have to like, let it go. Because I just had to take a like, big breath and just like, and just like surrender to it. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then like, after like a minute, maybe like, I don't know, it was like maybe 30 seconds. I was able to get up, and I was freaking out.
Oh, that sounds
My
horrible.
husband wasn't even in the house. Like, he was not, so when he came
like
home.
You're like what? Like I guess like a twilight, you're between awake and asleep.
Yeah.
But you're aware.
But
you're not really aware.
But here's the crazy thing. When he came home, I was like, babes, the weirdest shit happened to me. And I told him, and he's like, oh my God, that happened to me yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's creepy.
Wow.
Well, now that
are you like
thoroughly creeped out?
Sorry, Cliff.
Obi's gonna get into bed. I'm gonna be like, ah!
I know. The whole
like
Tommy thing.
Are you like a religious person or like spiritual?
I mean, I'm spiritual. I'm definitely spiritual. Like, I mean, I'll go and like when stuff like that happens, I will definitely like
pray.
Definitely.
Whenever I feel it like coming or I feel like a weird air in the room, I say the Our Father.
I mean, but for the most part, that was pretty creepy.
It's funny. The one thing I remember so well is there was this time like one of our cousins came over, and we were all sitting at the kitchen table, and she always is like, I want to like do a seance. I want to do like a Ouija board. I'm like, no, like don't mess with them. Like just let them be. Like that's my theory. Like let them do their thing. We do our thing. Don't like like mess with them. And she was like, why? This big rant about like I'm not like afraid to go like calling all spirit, like all this stuff. And we have like, it's hard to explain, but like on the top of our counter, like way up high, we have like all our Ziploc bag boxes. And there's a wall, like a solid wall behind it. Like 3 of them shoot out and hit her in the head. And I was like, oh my God, like I was done. And she's like, you're messing with me. She thought my dad was on the other side of the wall and pushed them. And I'm like, no, there's a solid wall there, and Dad is outside. Like, nobody's messing with you. And I go, I'm done. I'm not having this conversation anymore because now you pissed them off. Like, I very strongly believe that because you could irritate them. That's why I will not, like, I've had many an occurrence in my house. Like I said, I think as long as you respect them
as long as
pray,
keep it,
and don't,
Oh, hell no. No. I can't be in a house where I know that like there has been a haunting, like if.
But see, maybe because like some of my father's relatives passed away in the house, maybe that's why. But I know they're not doing anything maliciously. You know what I mean? I think it's more like just there, like they're just there. that make sense?
Is the house been passed down by generations? That's what it is. Wow.
It's very, very, very old house. It was my dad's childhood house.
Oh wow.
And then it was his dad's before that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
My like my family's a good majority of my father's side of the family, like the other Gizmans, they all live in Massachusetts. They all live in Western Mass, and like that's kind of like near Boston. They're
Okay.
It's one of the oldest, it's pretty much one of the oldest establishments because you figure like that's where the first houses were built and